Dave, I'm also known as Infected Flinch. 2 videos in 1 day! Fuck you! So anyway, I'm not telling you to go fuck yourselves, don't worry about that. This one is answers to the one and only Pattimus. So yeah, Pattimus or Pattimus, so however you want to pronounce it. I'm answering these fucking questions once more, because I'm a glutton for punishment. So, yeah, just looking at the questions. This is another one where I've not actually read what the questions are and I've been put on the fucking spot again. So, yeah, let's get on with this. It's so many questions, 12 questions. So let's go with this. So, okay. Name, explain something you do which annoys people and you do it anyway. I apologise a lot. I don't know if that's just confidence or nerves. I apologise like a bastard. I really do. I will say sorry at the drop of a hat. And I don't know why I do it. I do it all the time. I'll just be like, sorry. And it annoys me because sometimes I'm like, why are you saying sorry? And it's like, I don't fucking know. And I do it all the time. I am crack record with it. It really winds me up. So yeah, that is something that really gets on my wick. So, oh, just before I kind of carry on, the game didn't work. I just noticed that. So let's just turn that off and as if by magic, it was Kirby's Wonder Dream Land, whatever. Is it gonna work? Yeah, Kirby's Dream Land. You can't probably see that, so it's all bright white. So I might as well just left it. Anyway, next question. Okay, life is a horror movie. Who would you like to be versus who would you end up... What? Life is a horror movie. Who would you like to be versus who... Okay, I'm reading this wrong. Life is a horror movie. Who would you like to be versus who would you end up being? Oh, right. So who I'd like to be. Who I'd like to be, but actually what I'd turn out... Gotcha. Right, okay. But it can't be Ash. So, do you know what? I would probably like to be, and you know where I'm going with it, I'd be McCready, because I'd be like, yeah, I've got control of the situation, from the thing, believe it or not. But I would probably turn out to be that bloke from Scream who gets his innards cut out outside and he just goes everywhere. I'd probably be that guy because I'd just end up dead. Sorry, I butchered that question. So yeah, next one. Raincoat or umbrella? Depends on my mood, but I am a raincoat man at heart, and I take that with me everywhere I go. Ever made a sandwich with a waffle? Why or why not? No, I haven't. Just never thought about doing it. But I may do it now moving forward. Something to think about. You're invisible for 24 hours and possibly blind. Look, I'm already blind. What do you do? I was invisible for 24 hours. Well, if I'm blind, I can't really do much, can I? But if I was invisible and I could see, I would probably... These are weird questions today, actually. With that, I would actually try and find out what goes on behind closed doors in Parliament. In my previous profession, before I went and became a call centre operative, I used to work as a town planner, and things used to get passed. Basically, they just passed some of the most awful things you could imagine, and there was no reason for it. And I would love to go behind closed doors, to be that fly on the wall, to know why they do what they do, or even be invisible to, well, if I could go back in time, I would like to be invisible and watch some of the interrogations of some major serial killers. Like, Peter Sutcliffe, the Yorkshire Ripper. I mean, he's trying to appeal constantly to get out of jail. And it's like, dude, you killed women with hammers, and you were bona fide evil, and you still are. I would love to be invisible and just see what he's really like, because if he's appealing, there's something seriously wrong with him, because he must know what he's done. That's a bit macabre, but you know, to be actually able to see some of the freaky activity that some people do, and how they think they can get away with it, and then behind closed doors what they really like. So Parliament. So Parliament and serial killers, in my mind, are probably closer than I think, and they shouldn't be. But yeah. Yeah, anyway. You're a stripper. What's your stripper name, and what song do you dance to? I would call myself Chitlin Legs, because I do like a weird chicken dance, and and the song I would have, just to contradict myself, because it freak everybody out and they don't know whether or not to be turned on or not. I'd probably have the Funeral March, and then see who's left in the room and is kinky enough. So I'd do my chicken dance and anyway, you can tell I didn't think these through. In all of the Star Trek universe, which character would you most want to be, and why? Q. Because he's fucking awesome. End of. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else. Oh, McCoy. I always liked McCoy. He was fun. Yeah, but I'd be Q, because I'd just be a dick. Everything you ever taste from now on tastes like one thing of your choosing. What's the flavour you choose? Bacon. Fuck everything else. You're going into space, but you have to take another YouTuber along. Who is it? Doesn't have to be someone you know, but remember that you all might be on a one-way mission. If I'm going to take a YouTuber with me, whereabouts in space are we going? Are we going to an alien planet, or are we just staying out for the ride? Technically, because he is a YouTuber and he does this with me, it'd be Stefan. He would go with me. My leg's gone dead. Anyway. Next question. Is love always on time? Toto says it's not. Do you agree? Love happens, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, love is a very strange concept, isn't it? I mean, it just happens. I mean, it's a very strange emotion because it doesn't make any sense. You fall in love with something because you do, because your chemical imbalances and whatever in your brain think, oh, that looks cool, and you fall in love with it. So it's not as if it's on time, it's just the fact that, you know, I mean, like with love, it's a strange emotion. I mean, for humans, I mean, love is actually processing emotion and actually displaying that towards another being in a sensible way, whereas love probably for an animal, depending on the kind of animal, is just to reproduce. So anyway, that's probably going off topic, but it happens. Yeah, I think it just happens. I mean, my partner, who I'm with now, and I've been with for a long time, it just kind of happened. It didn't happen on time, it just happened. So right time, right place, I suppose. Anyway, your question here, for the love of God and all that is holy, your question here, or answer another tuber's question. Both. So, okay, my question. Because the last question I asked you, Patty, you had a little bit of a paddy, didn't you? So, my question. So, okay. Given that the universe is infinite, apparently, do you believe in our lifetime, So in the next 100 years or so, do you believe that we'll actually colonize a planet and we'll be able to find traces of alien life that we can communicate with? So, do you think we're going to actually colonize a planet, and do you think we're going to find life out there? Because part of me would love to, but I don't think I'm going to see it in my lifetime. So I would love to see another civilization that's come out of the ashes and like us, and basically trying to live and understand the nature of the universe. So yeah, that's my question. It's a big, deep one. Whatever, do whatever. Well, that's my answers. They weren't very good, if I'm honest. So yeah, go check out Patty. Patty's always fun. She has random shit to talk about, and she's fun. So that's all you need. So comment, like, subscribe, as you normally do, and I'm gonna go and play Dark Souls 2 because I've been playing that a lot recently. So I'm gonna go and make myself cry. My life is empty.